Welcome to another episode of Grape Expectations, the series where we taste our way through Milwaukee area wine bars. This time, we're at Cavelier Wine Bar in Port Washington.
So, what are we drinking today?
We are going to start with our Ghost Runner. So this one I picked because it is an absolute fan favorite. We've had it on our menu since we opened. So it's the only wine that has made it through like 4 wine menu changes. Because our guests love it so much that we just can't take it off.
And what kind of wine is it?
So the Ghost Runner is a red blend, and the Ghost Runner winery, that's all they do. They put their heart and soul into the red blend. So like that's their bread and butter, and that's what they focus on.
I love it.
Which I do believe makes it why it's so great.
Yeah.
And it's out of Lodi. So it's Lodi, California is the region. But it's just a really like crowd pleaser. So you can, whether you like something bold or you like something lighter bodied, it kind of can go either way. It's a little more heavier bodied. But I think most people are going to like it because it goes with a lot of foods.
And they tend to blend toward the same spots, kind of in the middle.
Yes.
So they're reaching for the same flavor profile.
Yeah. And it's the blend is Cabernet and Sauvignon. So that's why it's a little bit on the heavier body, but it's a real crowd pleaser.
So even in summer, you have this on the menu. I love it. All right.
Yeah,
this
we
is my
open
kind of
in
wine.
summer, so but it just we can't take it off. So
No.
we have too many people that love it.
And you have to tell us a little bit about Cavelier.
Yeah. So Cavelier, we are celebrating 2 years this May, but when we opened, primarily as a wine bar, but we are really a wine and cocktail bar. We put a lot of focus in our cocktails too. But on the wine side, the whole intent is really, we have a pretty small menu. It's not an overwhelming menu. And that was intentional because I really wanted people to feel like it's approachable here. Even though we're a wine bar, I didn't want you to feel overwhelmed or that you had to know anything and everything about wine. If you just enjoy wine and you want a good quality wine, you've come to the right place.
All right. Well, should we give this a taste? Let's do it.
Please.
Definitely.
Oh, that's lighter than I thought it would be. Yeah, really light.
Yeah.
For sure. Versatile, drinkable,
Yeah.
fruity. It's kind of got some zip to it.
Yes, there's a little bit of black pepper. We kind of get like a little bit
Spicy.
of spiciness.
A little spicy. Yep.
So that can show in black pepper as a profile. But yeah, you get like a little bit of spicy, but I feel like it's lasting enough, but it doesn't linger
It's
too
not
long.
a huge amount of tannin at the end or anything.
Yes,
Right,
it's
right.
very soft tannins at the end, so you can continue. You're like, oh, have another sip.
Right.
It doesn't. They're nice soft tannins.
There's something about this that makes me crave cheese
Yes.
immediately. So
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm like, all right, this is good, but where's the cheese?
Yep.
So
Yeah, this would be the perfect wine
Yes.
for cheese and conversation.
Yes.
Like if you just had to grab
Yes.
a bottle out of the
Yes.
cabinet off of the shelf.
Do you sell bottles
Oh,
Oh,
here?
my goodness.
We absolutely do.
Okay.
Yeah, so all of our wines are by you can start with a flight, so we do wine flights as well, but then by the glass, and then bottle, whether you want to enjoy that here or retail, you can get home as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you enjoy doing that? Do you enjoy people coming in and not knowing a lot about wine and asking you like, what's good? And then you counter, right? Like with, well, what do you like? Or,
Yes.
it's kind of like a figuring it out together kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. We love doing that. Just to take them sort of on a journey of, especially since, again, not a lot of our, especially by the glass wines, aren't necessarily going to be that recognizable because we are working with the smaller vineyards. You may have seen some of them, but to broadly, the majority of people, they're not going to be found in a restaurant down the road.
Well, and they're not your typical like pick and save or
Correct.
like
Yeah, you don't find them in most of them. You don't find in the grocery store.
they're not common.
Yeah. So
That's really good.
it is fun to like walk through that. We typically only have one wine per varietal. So, guests can come in like, I love Sauvignon Blancs, and then they confirm, do we have a New Zealand one? If that's really their what they lean towards. And so there is some of that. I think when you come in, just had a guest in yesterday that wanted Merlot, didn't even look at the menu. We don't currently have one on our menu. So then we talked through and looked at the menu, and we were able to, then she tried the Malbec and loved it. So I think that that is fun. And to have, we usually try to, every menu change too, we call it a fun pour. It's really just trying to include a varietal that you maybe not, like, to the lay consumer may not be exposed to often, or maybe something new that you haven't heard of, so that we get people to try something different.
I thought you meant by fun pour that you like fill it up to like the rims.
There, I'll carry this over there.
Yeah.
I was like, tell me more about this fun pour.
That's for the 90s party.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'll say that.
Right, the overindulgent 90s. Yes, that would be great. Well, thanks for having us in. This has been a lot of fun coming to Port Washington. And Lori, thanks for the suggestion of this place. I love it.
Cheers.
Cheers.